Travis Wayne Goodsell. Knowing the truth about the church, knowing all the records of Joseph Smith, including 19 July 1840. The clear picture about the evil of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is laid bare for all to witness. Joseph Smith prophesied that Brigham Young was Judas and that he would usurp the church and have Joseph murdered. Watch that video, guys. Knowing this fact that Mormons cannot deny, though they rage with thumbs downs in hatred towards their founder, it becomes clear what the church is doing. They're putting on a show, lying and deceiving until they can't lie and deceive no more. They have more "Jesus is our Christ" on the front page of their website. That's not the learning of the Jews, Mormons. Concerning the Christ, the learning of the Jews is not Jesus. And if you don't even understand what the learning of the Jews is, that's the whole problem that the church purposely is keeping from you. And so the news report about 11,000 sleeping bags. Yeah, well, I keep seeing every single day that the humanitarian crisis keeps escalating. 2.8 million refugees now out of Ukraine, not counting those that are staying behind to fight for their country, fight for their existence. $11,000 sleeping bags for 2.8 million. 2 truckloads of supplies. Yeah. Is that really all the church can do? Do they really expect the Ukrainian refugees to pull themselves up by their own bootstraps? The church doesn't want to be a welfare state to the Ukrainians. Have you guys never even read your Book of Mormon, let alone the Bible, which also discusses how to treat the poor and the needy, the sick and the afflicted? And about rich people. We all know these things. So why aren't Mormons catching on to the con of the church that Joseph Smith prophesied to warn you? So the new one for today. The Church of Jesus Christ gives $4 million US to help refugees in Europe. And you think, wow, that's a lot of money. 2.8 million refugees, plus the Ukrainians still in Ukraine fighting for their lives. So obviously more than 4 million. So less than $1 each. That's all the church can give them for their human lives at this crisis time. Did you know that the dollar is less than the euro? The conversion of $1 to the euro as of right now is 0.91 euros. So it's even less of a percentage per person than $1. This is how the church thinks of the Ukrainians. They're giving a token show to fool and deceive you, because they paid a lot more to cause this war and are making a lot more from war profiteering. When are you going to get it through to your heads, Mormons? When are you going to realize, hey, the church is responsible for my suffering, pain, and death of myself and my loved ones? When are you going to quit arguing with me and focus your anger and hate on the cause, which is the church? This is not complicated. Why do you keep resisting the truth? In the scriptural passage that I quoted from in the video I did today, 2 Nephi 31, I think. So let me see if I can find it. Excuse me. I think it's right near the end, isn't it? Has to do with do good. Maybe it's not the right passage. There's another one in the Book of Mormon, Helaman 12. They that have done good shall have everlasting life, and they that have done evil shall have everlasting damnation. And thus it is. But, yeah, I typed in the wrong words, I guess. But it's real simple, Mormons. Hate is not doing good. You do not get rewarded for hate. That is not a defense of the church. If you have to commit crimes and hate crimes and abuse and violence and death threats and even thumbs down, because nobody else sees them but me, you're only exposing yourself. You're not good. You are not seeking the Spirit. We all know this doctrine. You are the bad guys, because you will not come out of the Babylon band. Yes, it's the great and abominable church. Nelson deceived you. Because the prophets know they're bad, and they are inciting you to be bad, just like King Noah. You know this story. You know that what they did to Abinadi is not good. So why then are you doing it to me? You guys have gone into silence lately, after having sent me death threats for my birthday this week. You know you're the enemy. You know you are the children of the devil, rather than that Mormon who said I was, and then bore testimony that Jesus is true, with a smiley face at the end of his amen. What reward are you thinking you're going to get? Why can't you just be good and let others be? Am I talking about Joseph Smith and his doctrine and his church and his Christ? How does that hurt you, other than you're in the wrong church that is frauding you, using Joseph Smith as their poster boy when they have no interest in anything that he did? They covered this up because it exposed them. So get a grip. Because this is it, guys. This is the latter days. The church purposely is making it happen. And there is no Zion for peace, safety, and refuge. There is no Jesus created by Constantine coming to save anybody.